What is up, y'all boys? UFC Fight Night, Ulberg versus Reyes. Full card predictions. This week we are a little late to the predictions part. I know a lot of you other YouTubers dropped their predictions. Of course, the script is the best predictions because usually we always cash out. We always do good on predicts. As always, follow us. Before I get into it, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. We'll get back on TikTok in a little bit, It's a little hard balancing the work-life balance, man, but we always try to make it happen. Also, this week, I will not be doing an underdog video. I will be adding the underdog to my most confident picks video and also the bets video. I will not be making a bets video this week. I will just be making a confident picks video. If you want our bets, of course, check out Winnable. I'm thinking about getting rid of Winnable, though. Adding some big changes. I'm thinking about just doing it on Discord. I think it's a little cleaner. Do some payment processors through Discord. So, without further ado, this card is decently stacked. As always, we're going to start with the main card predictions, starting with the early prelims, ending with the main event. And like I said, this card should be good. I'm not too sure about some of these fights, if I'm being honest. But we're starting off with Loma Lookbone versus Alexia Thaineda. And I actually remember Alexia fighting off rip. I thought Alexia was going to lose this fight. Loma's just, I think that Muay Thai style might pose some problems. I'm not too sure if I'm forgetting if Alexia is even a grappler or not. I know she can strike a little bit. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing she's a grappler, and I think that's where she's a favorite at. And I understand it. Like I said, Loma's more of a striker. But I kind of want to say Loma just because Alexia really isn't as tested. But I do see Alexia just getting the takedowns. And I feel like especially in women's MMA, when you get that takedown, you get the control time, a lot of people just, I don't know, a lot of the judges just see that and they're like, oh, yeah, he won the fight. Like, bro, Aylin Perez does that right now, bro. And, like, the judges be glazing her, mopping her. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like, will I go Alexia? Nah, I'm going to go Loma. Lock it in. Then we got Brandon Perich versus Elsa. And honestly, I'm going to be honest, boys. I didn't even do this predict right here. I'll be honest. I didn't do these two predicts. I don't know if they just added this to the card. I don't remember seeing this. Do they still have... Did they take out Cam Rouston? I thought Cam Rouston was on this card. No way they took out Cam Rouston. So Cam Rouston should be versing Andre Petroski. I'm pretty sure that's still happening. I don't know why the UFC doesn't have it. I'm just kidding. I'm going Cam Rouston. I'm going to him as the underdog. Andre Petroski should win that. Obviously. But Andre Petroski stepping on a short notice. And it's short notice for both of them, but I can't trust Andre Petroski. So I'm going Cam Rouston in that fight. For these fights, boys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have a pick. I'm going Brando Pericic, but I'm not really too confident in that. You know what I'm saying? Then we have Michelle Montag versus Luana Carolina. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go Luana Carolina. I just can't really trust debut women's fights. You understand where I'm going with this, right? So, yeah, I just can't really trust debut women's fights. Give me Luana. Really that simple. Now we have Kobe Thickness versus Josias Musasa. Now, a lot of people see Josias got submitted in his last fight. But what it won't tell you is he got rocked before he got submitted. This is a nice matchup. I love this matchup. And I'm going to go Kobe Thickness. I'm going to go Kobe Thickness because Josias Musasa, a lot of people are like, dude, fucking the power of Josias is crazy. Oh, I should make this video a little quick. We're crunching on time, boys. But yeah, long story short, Josias, everybody, hey, you got the fucking power, the power. No, bro. Colby just took Alessandra Topuria to a decision. And I feel like it's gonna be one of those that ages really well. It's gonna be those that age really well. Oh my gosh, who took Alessandra Topuria to a decision? Oh, it was Colby Thickness. It's like gonna be the Kevin Vallejos, Gene Silva situation. And I'm going Colby Thickness. Don't know why Musasa is even the dog. I mean, even the favorite, even a slight favorite. I just spit all over my mic. Bro, this guy just got submitted by some old man. No one ever heard of this. Thickness is that guy. Did decent against Topuria. Couldn't even argue he won a round. Yeah, he got backed up easily, but because the Topuria brothers just have that striking power where it's like if you make a mistake, they're gonna read you. They're waiting for you to open up. Wait a pow! You know what I'm saying? Pow! You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll edit that out. Yo, but yeah, I mean, so the Topuria brothers have crazy KO power. I think Thickness was low-key a little more worried about that. Musasa didn't even look that good. Had a split decision win. Congratulations, I guess. But yeah, bro. I'm not really too fond of bro. So give me Colby Thickness, and he's a plus 130 dog. Doesn't make sense. Like I said, Josias can't come out here and get a TKO, but you just got dropped, and then submitted by a journeyman, bro. And everybody's like, Josias gonna get the KO. Bro, he hasn't even got a KO contender series or his last fight. What are we talking about? But anyway, moving up the card, we have Jamie Mullarkey, mate, versus Rolando Bedoya. Alright, boys, we're gonna make this quick. I'm going with the Aussie. I'm going with Jay Mullarkey, mate. Jay Mullarkey, holy shit. What's up with Rolando, bro? He built like a Peruvian, bro. Definitely gonna have to go with Jay Mullarkey. Jay Mullarkey, man. I just wanted to pass by it so you guys see it. Takedown defense is not good from Rolando. Jay Mullarkey got takedown defense. It's 1 + 1 = 2, but it's the UFC, so you never know. I'm going Jay Mullarkey, mate. Oh, Cam Robson's right here. All right, but anyway, Jonathan McAuliffe versus Oban Elliott. Bro, I want to go Jonathan to win this just because, bro. In his last fight, he beat Kevin Doucette, who's supposed to be, this good guy. And he debuted against Kevin Doucette and made him look dumb, bro. Kevin Doucette, you're on the ban list. He ended up getting cut. Why am I yawning? Bro, he ended up getting cut. Yeah, bro, you're on the ban list. How do you... Bro, I remember he just sold the bag. I remember he was in the safe bet. Fucking French guy, bro. But he got cut. I want to go Jonathan McAuliffe. I want to go another underdog, bro. But I feel like Oban Elliott might be a little too much, and he'll probably win this. But there's one thing I do want to point out. Although they're both 6 foot, obviously both pretty similar, bro. Jonathan McAuliffe has a reach advantage. He has that reach, bro. And even in the leg kicks. So all I'm saying is if McAuliffe is able to get these leg kicks going and keep him at bay, I think he can win this, man. I wouldn't sleep on this dog pick. Only reason I'm kind of leaning Oban as the pick is because I feel like he's a little more tested. But I feel like Jonathan can get this done. I would stay away from this fight. Moving on to the card with Cameron Rowston versus Andre Petroski. Bro, Andre Petroski literally should win this fight. He should win this fight, but he's so untrustworthy. It's literally the best way to put it. He's so untrustworthy, bro. And I kind of like how Cam Rowston was looking on the Contender Series, bro. Andre Petroski knocked himself out shooting a takedown. Never done before. That's what I'm saying. He was supposed to beat Edmund Shabazi and lost that fight. But he beat Rodolfo Vieira on short notice. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of guy we're dealing with. And Cam Rowston, taller, lengthier, looked really solid. Takedown defense looked solid on the Contender Series. I think he could get it done, bro. I'm going Rowston. And then we got Navajo Sterling versus Rodolfo Balazzo, the guy who woke up. In there. Sterling back here.
So I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out. Yeah, I don't know if Sterling's actually gonna knock him out. Sterling has KO power, but he's very patient. He doesn't like to rush the finish, and I think that's a nightmare matchup for Rodolfo Bellato. Rodolfo Bellato, yeah, man, he's just shown that fear of like you just don't want to be there, man. Last fight was a no contest, and that was some gay shit. Even all the fighters were cutting on it. They were laughing about it about the shit with him. So I like Sterling. Sterling's very composed in his fights, man. I feel like he's always looking better in each of his fights. Taller fighter for the light heavyweight, 6'4". I feel like that's kind of like max. I don't really know anybody but 6'4" besides Pereira, but big guy for the lightweight, light heavyweight. But what I don't like is obviously he's untested, but I feel like I just can't really trust Rodolfo Bellato in the past couple fights. Draw with Jimmy Crute. Jimmy Crute fighting on this card. But yeah. We're gonna have to go Navajo Sterling. Just feel like he doesn't have that quit in him like Rodolfo Bellato has. And I think he can find a finish, but I don't think he's the type to rush one. Moving on up the card, Charlie Campbell wasn't actually supposed to be fighting Tom Nolan. I don't know if they changed the opponent, but I'm going Tom Nolan, bro. Always in his fights, like the odds are hella close, and he ends up like masterclassing the guys. So, yeah, bro, give me Tom Nolan, man. Like I remember watching his fight against Borshev, and I'm like, yo, this guy's nice. He's hella tall, hella frail for the lightweight division, and I think it's gonna play a part, man. He doesn't really have long arms at all, though, but I think, like, for 6'3", 73-inch reach, bro, like, I think I have, like, a 72-inch reach, bro. Like, that's kind of pretty short arms. But I think he's going to win this, bro. I think he's going to win this. He just fought the better competition. Charlie stepped in on short notice. Yeah, bro. Give me Tom Nolan. Moving on up the card. I ain't gonna lie, I might put a little parlay. Rouston. What we're not adding to the parlay is Justin Taffa, bro. I can't even. All right, bro. I don't even have a pick for this fight. I feel like I've said that for a couple. I said that for a couple of the fights, but for this one, I really don't know who I'm picking, bro. Justin Taffa should win. Is he trustworthy? No. Should I go Louis Sutherland going in his debut? I don't know. I'm gonna go Justin Taffa. But, like, we'll see how good he does depending on, like, how he shows up, bro. Real shit. Moving on the cover, we have Jake Matthews. I don't even know what I just said. Moving on up the cover, Jake Matthews versus Neil Magny. Bro, I'm going Jake Matthews, bro. That was a good win in his last fight. He looked really good in his last fight. And I'm going Jake Matthews, mate. Jake gonna put a beating on Neil Magny. Yeah, he's going to put an absolute beating on Neil Magny. Jake, mate. Yeah, bro, he subbed Chitty. I seen that, and he was a dog in that fight. I was like, yo. He subbed Chitty. Made it look easy. Bro, Chitty's a good opponent, bro. Chitty's a good opponent. But, I am, man. Man, but Neil Magny's coming off that win against Dos Santos. I don't know. I do like the takedown defense from Jake Matthews. What I don't like, though, is Neil Magny got them long-ass arms, bruh. I think he has the longest reach in the welterweight division. So, we'll have to see. The pick is Jake Matthews, though, and he's a huge favorite. I don't agree with the favorite line, though, and I don't know. I had placed a little bet with Jake Matthews in. I'm not going to tell you that other one. You could, subscribe to one to get my picks. But I put a little bet with Jake Matthews because I'm confident. I just didn't like the minus 400 price tag, man. I don't know if it's grown since then. Maybe minus 550, minus 500. Like Neil Magny, bro, he's known for fraud checking these guys. You know what I'm saying? So give me Jake Matthews, mate. Jack Jenkins, bro. I'm going Jack Jenkins. Ramon Tavares. Although I'm going Ramon Tavares, my fault. Although I don't like bro, take them, whatever, bro. But although I don't like like how the hate on Ramon Tavares. I had him on the parlay ban list. Am I like crazy about him being on the parlay ban list? Yes, he saw my parlay, but he looking back, he did versus Davy Grant, man, and he knocked down Davy Grant twice. What frustrated me about Ramon Tavares and what's very frustrating about him is he has such a boxing heavy style that he doesn't really throw kicks like that. So he's not really winning on the judges' scorecards, and in his mind he thinks he's winning. He's blocking the kicks, pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? Hitting 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Blocking the kick, but bro, he doesn't throw any kicks. He's very frustrating to watch. Pretty heavy on that lead front foot. Dropped David Grant twice. Couldn't jump on top of him and get the ground and pound TKO. Don't really like this guy. Very frustrating to watch. Moving on up the card. I'm going Jimmy Crute. Jimmy Crute, mate. Obviously, I'm going Jimmy Crute. That was terrible, but I'm working on it. Jimmy Crute looked really good in his last fight. I bet him he was a minus 400. Of course, he's going to get that sub. Jimmy Crute, bro, should win this fight. Also, Jack Jenkins is obviously the pick. Jack Jenkins by probably submission, if I'm being honest, or submission or decision. But Jimmy Crute, look at that. Pretty easy. Give me Jimmy Crute by submission. I think he's going to submit Ivan Arslan. Moving on to the main card, boys. Carlos Ulberg versus Dominic Reyes. These boys have the exact same build. Kind of weird. Same exact height. I'm going Dominic Reyes. And I know I'm cursed in main events recently, so I feel like I have a gut feeling Carlos Ulberg might win. The thing is, bro, Dominic Reyes cracked Nikita Krylov' chin. He was an underdog in that fight. Carlos Ulberg got that bullshit like win against Blachowicz, bro. So it's like that's why he's back in this, bro. Carlos Ulberg's kind of a decision merchant, man. The power is gonna be on Reyes' side, but I feel like the only way Carlos Ulberg wins this is by just circling out, point fighting, and all this extra shit, and just doing barely enough to get three rounds off the judges' scorecards. An easy. I'll give you guys a free bet. An easy bet on this would be like a double chance Ulberg decision Reyes KO. But yeah, man, I'm going Reyes. I just feel like the power's on his fight. I believe in the resurgence of Dominic Reyes, but is life really that good to us? Will we really get a fairy tale ending? I don't know, man. I don't know. Give me Dominic Reyes as the pick. I've been cursed as of recently with picks, so I might just switch the pick to Ulberg and the bet will be on Reyes. But that is the video, boys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.